Hey everyone, M1 Shadow here. Today I'm going to be showing you the proper way to clean or, to season a cast iron skillet. Now everyone has their own ways and that's cool, but for any of you who saw my videos, you see that my cast iron pan works very well, and that's because I seasoned it well. Actually, this thing is seasoned very good. I don't need to do this. However, I'm actually doing this just as a video just to show people how to do it correctly. So first thing I'm going to do is take a little bit of corn oil. Reason why I use corn oil is it has a good smoke point. However, canola and vegetable oil will work just fine as well. And you just want to take like a paper towel here. And unlike some people, I actually have a two-step process. So don't think it's just this one process and that's it. I'm going to actually show you the whole process. But anyway, you want to get the oil all over, even on the handle, the whole thing. Got that whole pan with a nice light layer of the oil. Next thing we're going to do is we have the oven preheated here at 375 degrees. You want to put it in upside down. Even though there's a light layer, I still recommend having drip pans under there, like the way I do it. We're now going to shut the oven. We're going to let it sit like that for half an hour, shut the oven off, and then let it sit in there for about an hour after that. And then we'll move on to the next step. Okay everyone, so here we are a couple of hours later. We let the cast iron sit in the oven for about half an hour on 375 degrees. We then shut the heat off and let it cool down in the oven naturally for another few hours. Now it's cool. We're on to the last part. What I like to do is take a damp paper towel or sponge and just wipe the bottom here briefly. And the reason why is because when you put it on the burner, you just don't want to take any chances of, catching any fire because of the oil. I mean, you shouldn't, but I like to take the safety precaution just in case. What I have over here is bacon grease that I strained. And when I strained, what I did was after making the bacon, I actually ran it through coffee filters. Actually 3 times in a row, just to make sure you get all those little grits out there. And as you can see, we poured it right in here. Make sure it gets around that pan all the way. And we're going to let this sit on here on level 7. We'll come back in a few minutes when this is starting to bubble, and I'll let you know the final process of this. Okay, so here we are about maybe 5-7 minutes later, and you can see it's starting to smoke. This is the point we want to shut it down. So I'm now going to shut the burner off. We're going to move it to a cold rack, let it sit for a little bit, and then we'll come back and I'll show you the final process. We are actually almost done at this point. So as you can see, we poured the bacon grease out of the pan. It is now cool, and now it's on to the final step. All we're going to do is just wipe this down. Take a paper towel, give it a nice little wipe. And that is it. Cover it, put it away. It's now seasoned and ready to go. I also want to answer 2 questions that I know I'll probably get. So that's cool. I'll just answer them now. I'm sure first I'm going to be asked, why didn't I just cook the bacon in here instead of just going through everything I did? Part of the reason is because I'm sure when you cook bacon, you're always going to see those little specks that go in there, and it's going to kind of stick to there. And since we're trying to season this, we want the smoothest, most pure oil, bacon grease that we could get, and that's why I did that. I'm sure the second question I'm going to get is, since you're normally cooking on only medium, which on an electric stove would be 4 to 5, why did you cook the bacon grease at 8, which is basically high or medium high? And the reason is because if you cook it at a higher temperature than what it's normally going to, it's going to expand those pores a little bit more and really make sure that all the bacon grease and oil sears into it, and that way you just don't have to worry. It's just another step. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Of course, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Also, make sure you subscribe. I'm looking to build this channel even bigger at the point. I do about one video a week. And aside from cooking, I also cover dog videos, firearm videos, and just random stuff to try to keep everyone interested. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and you all have a great day.